You know what the biggest mistake that I have personally made on my spiritual journey is? It was thinking that I didn't need higher guidance. Now, let me explain. You can search through my content and see that I have walked many paths. I've sat with archons and archangels, gods and goddesses, and I've learned from them all, and I've even been blessed with some gifts that the world will soon see. However, there's a lot of misconceptions when it comes to this I am God notion. Now, it's not that it isn't true, and it's not that it isn't real, it is, but let me explain it this way. The outer world reflects nothing but spiritual truths. So everything that we see in this world, from the grass to the human itself, is an expression of a spiritual idea reflected in physical form. So in this context, metamorphosis and apotheosis go hand in hand, the becoming of a god. Now, metamorphosis is the process of a caterpillar becoming a butterfly. Apotheosis is a human to angelic or light body form. But did you know that only 1 to 5% of caterpillars actually make it to a butterfly? Think about that. So for the caterpillar, the road is narrow and few find it. And even though every caterpillar has the same latent abilities to become the butterfly, only a few find it. As above, so below. Now, could you imagine how dumb a caterpillar would look walking around the lowest parts of the woods and trees telling other insects and animals that it's a butterfly? Now, this is just me talking to me, presenting it to you as good advice, but it's really just me and me. So if you're triggered by what I just said, you're welcome. There's your work, and here's mine displayed openly and humbled. Now, every human has the latent power within to become the butterfly, to become the higher self. And for me, apotheosis is indeed the end goal. However, just as a caterpillar must go through the process of becoming, so must we. And for us, the process is overcoming the ego, the shadow work, the alchemy, and ultimately the love. Now, the process of becoming is the only way to become. And that process cannot be overridden from the belief that you are God now. We are many gods in training, and no amount of knowledge intellectually will change that. So just because you have knowledge doesn't mean it's distilled for coagulation. You must go through the 7 steps, and that is why it's called the great work. Merely knowing is only a prerequisite. The belief of knowing and thinking it was enough wrecked my damn life. My intentions were pure, my heart was in the right place, but my thoughts not so much. If I was already my God self, there's nothing left to work on here, is there? Now, it's just a simple mindset shift, and I am still picking up the pieces of that damage. Now, as a human, I am not capable of doing this alone. I need what the teachings of the Ascended Masters who went before me, like Jesus and Saint Germain, have brought. I need what the gods and goddesses have taught me, and I need to apply what the archons and the archangels have taught me as well. And all that to say is, I need higher guidance. I cannot do this on my own. Thinking that was the biggest mistake that I have ever made. Now, I've studied many paths, and hell, even the left-hand path can't be tread alone. If that's your choice, you still need the ones guiding that path. In order to become a higher version of self, you simply need guidance. And there's a path and guidance available for everyone, and it comes in every flavor. So you got to figure out what resonates with you personally, then do the work. But to think you are God now while listening to this video is a distortion. Earth is a school. Class dismissed.